Yep, we're back. And with me in the studio is Deborah Klenzman, who is an artist. And is you a specialty artist, kind of, would you say?
Yeah, I am a specialty artist. I specialize in pets, and I like to specialize specifically in the relationship between animals and humans.
Ah, I like that. And I like these little paintings because you don't have to hang them on the wall. You can just
Exactly.
put them down there.
Exactly. You can put them on a shelf. You can also hang them on the wall. They have, you don't even need a backing. You just put a nail on the wall and you just hang them right up.
Wow.
But this is a new series that I'm doing with these they're 5x5.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to be at Kennedy Gallery, downtown Sacramento.
Sure.
This month of September. The opening day is September 10th, and then second Saturday is the 12th.
Oh, yeah.
So if you come out, you'll be able to see some of my little 5x5 paintings, and you can also purchase them.
This one's really cute. I like it with the violin in it.
Yeah, a little kitten poking over the violin.
Violin, yeah, with the catgut strings.
Yeah.
Ooh, bong. Anyway, it's very fascinating. So you were just kind of walking down the. I'm always interested in how people take up art. How do they do that? You know, it's so hard to conceive of drawing something that looks like just first the drawing, but then coloring and getting that tongue just to look like a real tongue.
It takes a long time of practice. But you know, I started painting, actually my mother was an artist, so I started painting when I was old enough to hold a paintbrush.
Oh.
She started me on the paintings, the paint by number.
Oh, yes, good.
And so she taught me how to, you don't just paint like the tree trunk. There's like all kinds of colors in the tree trunk.
Oh, yes.
So she got me started, and then, you know, I kind of took off. And what's interesting is when I first started painting, I painted animals.
Huh.
And then I went to college, and I did like all kinds of different things. I studied graphic design. I did pictorial illustration.
I see.
You know, I did a lot. I even worked in television for a while.
Wow.
So all of a sudden, in 2004, I started painting pets. And it's like, and then I realized, wait a minute, this is where I started, you know?
Sometimes people have to go a long distance out of their way to come back a short distance correctly.
Yeah.
And you've done it. You've done it
Thank
clearly.
you.
That's a very interesting idea about how people get back to that point of what gives them joy and fulfillment.
Well, and I tell you what, I always tell artists this, that at one point I was in college and I had one professor out of many professors who said, "You're no good. You don't have what it takes to be an artist. You know, you should get into something else." I had like all the other professors told me I had what it took, you know, but it was that one. And I gave up, you know, I gave up for 10 years.
Wow.
Before I went back into painting. And you know, it's so in you when you have that desire to paint or to draw or whatever. It's hard to not, you know, it just comes out of you.
God, I had the exact opposite thing happen to me.
Really?
I would never assure myself as an actor when I was acting. And this one professor took me home from UC Berkeley. He, from a late rehearsal, he said, "I'll give you a lift." And we got to my house and we were talking about the theater. And he said, "You know, you really have what it takes." Mm-hmm. And I thought, wow, because I was not going to go ahead with it. I was going to go back to my first love, which was biology.
Right.
But no.
That's wonderful.
Is that guy?
That's wonderful to have somebody who can push you into what you're designed to be, you know? Yeah. And all it takes is one person, though, to say something negative, because being an artist is very hard.
I know, it must be. That's what I'm trying to say. It's just kind of like so hard, but you get expressions from, look at these animals. They're just really terrific. I love that one cat over there. That's really
thank you.
Good. So maybe we could look at some of the other paintings you have. Oh, thank you.
And that's a photograph.
Yeah, that's a photograph.
Yes, I do photography as well as oil paintings.
Wow. Okay, and it's a little dog sitting on a wicker chair. Lovely. And is this someone's dog?
Yes. Yeah.
So
I did.
Come to you
yes, I do commission work as well as doing fine art.
Yes, I went to your website, and There was one couple there that said that their dog was dying, and you
Yeah.
came in, you did a noble painting of the dog,
Yeah.
and it's what they carry forward.
Yeah.
Because the dog died right after that.
Right.
That's an amazing thing to do. So what's
Yeah.
this other piece here?
That one is another series that I was working on. That one is kind of a lighthearted look at people with their animals. I was doing a series of, like this woman is just shopping with her new puppy, and the puppy wrapped its leash around her legs as she's walking. So it just, is a lighthearted series of all kinds of, the fun and joy of having pets.
Yes, you almost had our local art critic run and steal it there. I noticed him running in front of it. That's cute. That's a really interesting thing where the woman gets tied up in the dog looks calm as heck,
Yeah.
And this next one here, that's a photograph as well, right?
Yes, that one's a photo. That again is a commission work of a little boy with his two puppies.
Are those Pekingese?
Those are Yorkies.
Yorkies. Oh, cute.
Yeah.
So,
I love what I do.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. And it's you may say that it's between you and the paint and the dog and all of that, but in many cases it's between you and the people, right?
Yeah, I mean, if I'm doing a commission work, I definitely want to get something that the pet owner will, like a recent portrait I did. They wanted a little this little stuffed animal that the cat would always play with, and so they wanted the toy in with the painting.
Yes.
So, I try to, I sit down with them and I kind of go over, tell me about your pet, and I get kind of an idea.
We've got to say goodbye.
Oh.
Thank you so much, Deborah.
Thank you
and
for
I
having
love
me
your
on.
artwork, and I wish you well.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's all the time we have. We will see you next week, and it's Livewire on every Wednesday at 5. See you live at 5.